Okay, here we are with part 3 of the haul, but part 2 of the Moyra. Is that right? Yeah. Swatch in the second half. And happy anniversary, Tara! I'm gonna be testing your stamping polish. Are you scared?
Alright, here we go with the second part of this Swatch Fest. So the Scrabble plate, I'm going to try some of Brave Stephen nail polish, some of Tara's. This is not a stamping polish and she doesn't advertise it as such, but it does stamp and it is a beautiful blue. Really like this. Clear, nice images. And I'm going to show you a few mistakes here soon, but now as far as I'm concerned, most blacks and, well, most polishes really, if you pick it up with a sticky stamper and you put it on a lint roller, you know, whoop-de-doo. But you stamp that, yeah, picks up great on the sticky stamper. On a piece of tape, no test at all. But you use a clear stamper and a swatch stick that was painted 2 days ago. Now are you nervous, Tara? Picked up there. Will it stick? And she sticks the landing. Yeah! Woo! And it's super opaque, one coat black. Love this stuff. It is slightly matte. Alright, Vanity plate. I'm going to do a little shrinky dink in. First I'm going to show you full size. Is this the one I shrink? No, this isn't even the one I'm going to shrink. I don't think. I don't remember. Okay, this I didn't stamp very well. I'm going to show you. If you're not careful, if your stamping polish is really wet, see how wet that is. I should have let it dry on the stamper a little bit, because then you got all this extra. So I'm going to use a different polish. This Bundle Monster Midnight Madness. Also a really nice plate or stamping polish. But it's too wet. I didn't scrape it enough. And if I would have let it dry just a few minutes on that, seconds on that stamper head, it wouldn't have done that carryover. See if I can do a better job this time. No, scrape it better than that. It's still too wet. And you see how it smushed and smeared in some of the spots. I didn't get a real clean pickup. Once again, my fault. Polish that is really new and wet like that, after you scrape it, if you just let it settle a minute before you pick it up, we're so used to just, you know, slapping it on there, scraping it, and picking it up really fast. So this time I waited, and you can see how much crisper and cleaner that one is. I always get in a rush and do stupid things. Okay, I just wanted to see what this headpiece looks like. Really cute. Be easier to do some like selective sticking your polish on there, getting different colors, doing a gradient on that. Alright, so I'm going to go with the Creative Shop stamper, and I want you to know that this plate here is not going to be for beginners, okay? It is a beautiful plate, and I would like one for everyone. Give one to everyone. But this image, all of these images are way too big for my fingers. So I'm going to do some shrinking. And a lot of people like these. They're too soft or too squishy. I can't control it unless I put it over, you know, like the bottom of a bottle and pick up a stamp with something else and stick it on there to shrink it. I'll have to show you how to do that sometime. So I like these Galaxy stampers from Born Pretty. I don't have to worry about tearing them up. Or a sticky stamper. Clear I use, but you're not supposed to. See how it's smaller? See, now it'll fit on my nail. So you can really get them quite a bit smaller. I guess that's another one I keep saying I'll do a whole video of how to shrink and how to enlarge, and then I don't. We're gonna shrink this sucker. She's huge. Squishy. Pick it up. There you go. Fits my thumb now. And I don't know what I did with the full-sized one. I guess you don't get to see that. So there was a few of them on this plate that was still nagging at me, and I thought, oh, I'm going to go swatch just a few more. I kind of go back and forth. And I wanted to try the pink polish again and give it another chance. And I do really like it. It is pretty. I had a couple of different neon pink, bright pink stamping polishes that I didn't like, that I gave away to friends that said they did like that brand. So I was happy somebody was going to use it. This one I thought was really cool. I'm going to do that in like blocks. Alright, time for a little room tour. There's my fancy plug-in lights that you can plug into. All my polishes, my stamping polishes that I'm needing to test out. All my stamper heads, my fancy duct tape holder, my new gel light. Thank you, Ginger. I love my stickers. And my polish rack. My pretty, pretty, pretty polish rack. Love it. And your chair. And all the stuff I need to stamp yet that hasn't been reviewed. Back to the stained glass plate. Did I tell you, this really is not a beginner's plate. These really fine lines, you kind of need a sticky stamper for. I swear, you guys, I'm sorry, I'm yawning, about ready to fall asleep. And you have to be really careful. But they're really beautiful. And I had to pick up a few of them to figure out even what they were. Butterflies. Of course, that's the hummingbird. And that one is the dragonfly. I could figure out what that was. And then I saw the daylilies. Or the calla lilies, I mean, and I thought those need to be a decal. So that's what I did. Plus, it's Tara's first year indieversary, selling her indie polish. Happy anniversary! Here's just some calla lilies. Tara. Alright, you guys, if you aren't already and you'd like to be, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, because I have pop-up giveaways a lot. Really a lot. It's kind of embarrassing how much I do it. Why do I do that? Because I love you. Bye, everybody.